Welcome to Slow Draft Someday here on Drafting Out Loud. We got some DraftKings and some Underdog, and it looks like we're gonna have our targeted player in all the drafts. That's how you want it. Okay, we're gonna start off here on DraftKings with one draft, then we're gonna move on over to Underdog after that. First off in this draft, we have Bijan Robinson with the first pick, Nico Collins with the second pick, Rice with the third pick. And we're going to get Cam Scatabo here with our fourth pick. And this is a nice pick here in the fourth round. I think of all the players around this range, he's the one that's most likely to rise up. So I've been targeting him when I can get him in the fourth round, especially mid to late fourth round. It's really not a question at that point in time for the most part. It would be great if I could get Terry McLaurin on the way back around. I'm a fan of him as well, but we might also consider David Montgomery to go with like the Houston stack. Really like Mike Evans, uh, but you can get him later. And I got a lot of him already on DraftKings, but he could be an option too. And I know some people are high on Devontae Adams, so it could be like Devontae Adams or Mike Evans. But I think it's Cam Scatabo at this pick. Again, his health, only good news in his health. And that hasn't been the same with the rest of the Giants players. So you got to think there's some truth to what's going on. It's not just a bunch of smoke that's being blown, but it's true, positive health news, ready to go for the regular season. He's even done he's been in practices, he's doing backflips and stuff like that too. So you got to think he's ready to go. I'm going to buy it now while I can. So here we go, fourth round, Cam Scatabo. Boom. Okay. We're going to go on over to, once this takes, there we go. Go over to Underdog, and our favorite pick got made it through in each one of these rounds. In this first one here, we were able to get Drake May paired up with AJ Brown, and then we queued up Ramondre Stevenson to kind of build on that Patriots stack. And we had Sutton as our backup plan in case Ramondre didn't make it to us. Sutton went Hubbard, and so that means Ramondre is here for us with this pick. It's going to give us a uh, wide receiver to go with Drake May. It's going to give us a running back who can catch passes. So far, has proven to be the only capable pass blocker, keeping him out there on passing downs. I think that's probably going to change some this year, and TreVeyon Henderson's going to have more of the work. But I think this is a good pick here for this team. Uh, Gives us four running backs, two on week 13 by, two on week 11 by. So all our players going to have week 11 or week 13 by. That's kind of crazy, actually. So we better be ahead of the game by the middle of the season. If we're not, we might be in trouble on this team. But we're going to go Ramondre Stevenson with this one. We probably could consider getting like a Geno stack towards the end, right? Considering we have Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson, which probably puts us on a 3 QB build. Maybe it's like a Geno and a Shedeur Sanders or something like that, which don't really draft any Shedeur Sanders, but maybe this will be the team where it makes sense. I'm not sure where this one's going to go with the next pick. It could go a lot of different ways. We might also want to do, if we can get it falling to us, something like a Josh Downs, who's been rising up the boards. Maybe we want one of these receivers really to get to us, I think is what we want for the most part. A Chris Godwin, Jordan Addison, Josh Downs, something like that, so that we can Josh Downs just to keep the whole 13 and 11 going, right? Let's click them for fun. Okay. Uh, but with this one, we are gonna go Ramondre Stevenson. We're kind of done at running back unless something crazy happens with this team. We feel really good about it. And there's a really big fall. Next one here, you can see we're doing this whole three running back thing early, and we got Drake May now. We're trying to go New England in all our drafts here on Underdog. We got Joe Burrow falling to us at pick 610. He usually goes at pick like 66 or so. The nice thing about this one was that the T. Higgins drafter was on this side of the board, so we knew that there was a better chance Joe Burrow was going to make it to us. He did. And so we're going to go Joe Burrow here. And then we even had Drake May fall to us at pick 75, which is well past his ADP by 8 picks, basically. And that's going to stack up with Trevion Henderson. So we're going to do a Drake May, Trevion Henderson in this one. That'll be nice to have one of them with the one running back, one with the other running back. This one here, we'd probably try to get like a Romeo Dobbs towards the end of the draft, also maybe like a Hunter Henry or something like that. But we're going to be done at QB on this one. And then we got to figure out, of course, wide receiver definitely as we go through it. Maybe we get, again, Josh Downs in that one too. Who knows? If Cortland Sutton fell to us, that would be ideal. In some drafts, Cortland Sutton's not a popular pick. It'd be tougher to make it all the way to 94, but it could happen. So we're gonna root for Cortland Sutton on this one. Let's go Drake May. We're done at quarterback on this one. Got to figure out the rest. Risky but fun wide receiver or running back room here. 3 pass catching running backs, all with some sort of risk, team risk, maybe team, but health risk, and then role risk. But if they hit, super exciting running back room. Next one. Oh, look at that. We got Drake May again. We got A.J. Brown. We got Jalen Waddle as a bring back on this one. Tyler Warren fell too, but we're not going to take Tyler Warren. I think Drake May just makes a lot of sense on this one. And we're going to hope that Patrick Mahomes makes it back to us for our second quarterback. But this looks fantastic. Or do we just take Caleb Williams if he makes it back to us for the 2 QBs there? The good news is that the bad news is this guy's got 2 Bears on his team. That's the bad news. The good news is that these 2 guys already drafted quarterbacks, meaning it's more likely that Patrick Mahomes makes it to me because, and this guy's got a quarterback too, because there's less players to dodge because they have quarterbacks. Now, this guy does have the Chargers quarterback with Quentin Johnston, and sometimes they like to get both sides of that game and take Patrick Mahomes as well. I don't think that's the greatest idea if you don't need to do it, but it can work sometimes. But we're going to go and take Drake May with this pick. I don't think that Caleb Williams makes his way back around, but he could. But what we're really thinking is that we're going to see if Patrick Mahomes gets to us is the main thing. Let's go Drake May. I like it. Okay. And those are our 4 picks for the day. Quick, fast, watching these quarterbacks fall a bit. Just did a video on the QB market, seeing everyone tick down just a tad. I wonder if they've even fallen further since I analyzed it. Who knows? See you on the next one. Peace.